Hello, everyone. It's Sam, and today we are starting our very first Let's Play. I'm pretty excited. I've actually been wanting to do a Let's Play for some time, and we are starting off with a Rags to Riches challenge. Now, for this specific challenge, we're actually going to be doing Rags to Mansion Baron, which is one of the aspirations. And as you can see, I'm just guiding you through all the activities that the sim likes because this is actually important. It'll actually help with their fun, especially at the beginning when you can't afford to pee in a toilet. So we're going to go in and we're actually going to choose the smallest lot. So we are going to try and pull this off on a 20 by 15 lot. So on every lot, we can go up 4 and down 4. I think those are still the rules. Those were the original rules in 2014 anyway. And so we're going to be using the 20 by 15. I suspect we'll probably go up 2 or 3 and down the same amount. But yeah, I'm really excited. So, of course, when I play, everything's rags to riches because I plop them somewhere and I just take away their money because I need the challenge. I mean, I've been playing The Sims 4 since it came out in 2014. Not to mention, I've been playing The Sims since the original Sims came out. So it gets hard sometimes to kind of find that excitement to kind of keep me going. So I've tried just about everything. When I started off on TikTok, I did do the 100 baby challenge. And if you've watched some of my latest builds, you'll know it was not a great time. I did not enjoy it. Would I do it again? Probably. If you guys wanted me to, I would probably try again. Would I be excited? Not really, but I would do it for you. I did, however, start the Apocalypse Challenge, which thoroughly enjoyed, and I never got to finish because some things went on personally and I kind of had to stop from there. I took a step back from TikTok, and shortly after I started my YouTube page and then kind of tried to get out of the TikTok world and more into YouTube. It just made more sense for me because the game is played on the computer. So it just made more sense to record on the computer, post it on YouTube. Back to my sim, we are just about finished up, so I have chosen the Mansion Baron aspiration, and her likes and dislikes, don't touch the dislikes, because it'll just make them unhappy, essentially. The likes I chose, I made sure I covered a lot of activities so that everything she did added to her fun, and that's free. So since we'll be starting off with $0, that's really important. I also gave her the creative trait, the self-assured trait, and the perfectionist trait, because I want to make the most bang for my buck, essentially, when she's creating something. Now, this is her. This is Annabelle Mead, and we are going to go in and put her in a 20 by 15 lot. We're going in Newcrest. It's kind of dull, so maybe I'll build a few things to kind of fill up the town. But for now, she's got no money, so let's find some. So here we are. We are on the Comfy Cubby lot. Now, I like this lot for a lot of reasons. Here, we're going to go in and take away all her money because that makes me happy. And it's rule number 1 of rags to riches. So for now, we are literally going to go around and harvest absolutely everything and anything that we can see. And this is actually something that I quite enjoy from this lot. So we've already had snapdragons to harvest, there's places to dig, mushrooms, frogs. There's even little activities around. If you look over here, we've got a food stall, we've got a roller rink, and there's just so much to dig up, which is awesome for those first initial funds that are so needed to buy the essentials. I suspect for these first few parts, we are literally going to be running around, just digging stuff up, trying to put a roof over our head, buy ourselves, I don't know, a bed, a toilet, maybe a shower. These are all the things that are super important in the beginning. You want to start off cheap. I'm also not going to use any debug items because if I did, it would help tremendously. So we're going to skip that and we're going to do it the original way. So the multi-select button is actually so convenient when you're going around just harvesting things to sell. So now we have harvested everything we could, and there's still not that much money. So we are going to have to do something else. Where is she? Where did she go? Hello? Oh, there she is. All right, so she's come back. We are very low on energy. We start off at nighttime. I have no idea why, but she's going to need a bed. This bed is from the werewolf pack, and it's kind of cute, to be honest. And it'll do for now. It's a little chilly, but there's a blanket, so she'll be fine. Now, while she gets settled in for bed, I kind of just want to go over my idea of how we're going to build on this lot. I am honestly thinking that it'll be more of a modern style look on the exterior where there's going to be no roof. It's all just going to be walls and windows, essentially. It's only 20 by 15. So if you want things like a pool or a spa, a gym, we're going to have to go up and down with that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. She already needs to use the bathroom. We're starting off strong today, and she's hungry. Well, you have a bed, and we'll see what we can do with that. But luckily, the items that you can harvest actually regenerated overnight. So while we're going to go buy her a little bush to pee in, I'm also having a glance at Snapdragon, the rock that she can dig, little frogs. We're going to send her on her way again. She's only got $117. I mean, we're not buying any jewels with that. So it's another rosebud. Got a mushroom plant. She didn't use the bush. There's another spot to dig. Honestly, this is probably the best spot to do our rags to riches. There is actually so much going on. And I mean, obviously, we've started in the spring, so maybe it's not as lucrative. And yeah, I could probably replant all these items and in 7 to 10 business days collect. I don't love gardening in The Sims. I don't love it, so we're not going to do it. Please don't come at me. Genuinely don't love gardening. So, moving on. Now, I've just sent her home and I'm saving those strawberries. I don't know, I feel like I'm just going to sell the strawberries and maybe just buy something from the food stand. They have like regular food dishes, right? I don't know. You don't generally use a food stand. Who is this? It looks like she comes from Sumani. I'm going to be honest with you. The love interest, Bjorn. So I need him. So if we spot him, please let me know because my eyes are peeled. Him or Dominic? Last time I tried to. What's the word? Schmooze. The last time I tried to schmooze Dominic, he kind of turned me down, so I'm a little bit upset with him. So we are looking for Bjorn. I'm telling you, the male Sims that came in the Get Together pack, I don't know what it is about them, but they are just perfection. And I'm not looking at Lucian, okay? I'm looking at the married men, obviously. But yeah, I probably have been reading too many romance novels, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. Was that Bjorn? Or what? Did Jeffrey? I need too much money for me to focus on this right now. So we are just going to go around. We're going to keep digging. We need a shower. We need a roof over our head. We're going to have to fish. Actually, I don't dislike the fishing. I kind of like it. The only problem I have with the fishing is that they'll often tell you, like, Fish are too smart. The fish are not smart. Your sim does not have a high enough level of the skill, and she can't catch them. So that is the only thing that I don't like about fishing. And I kind of like that you have to go in different places to get different kind of fish, but at the same time, I don't. Fish is fish. But I do understand that obviously fish swim in different water, salt lake and freshwater lake and all of this other stuff. I get it. Very realistic. I want the big fish. I want the money winners. I want something I want to put on a plaque. I want to make some money. Was that a log? Who is this? Hello? Okay, no. Okay, bye. It's fine. We're also going to probably have to make friends soon, which, I mean, okay. So here we are. Look at us fishing, fishing in our PJs. We've got no shoes. It's true. And we have an odor. We have an odor and no shoes. Okay. I mean, we haven't wet ourselves yet, so I feel like we're winning on some level. We're definitely gonna have to go figure out how to get a shower. What's the cheapest shower? I think it's like 300 simoleons. 300 simoleons? I think so. Like the community showers that came with University, Lovestruck, Now We Escape. Does that make sense? Also hoping to avoid this like in and out of build by just going in once at the end of every sim day. But right now, obviously, we're desperate. So now 763 simoleons. We're gonna need a door definitely to get in there and a shower, but we're struggling. Just make this a bit smaller. Yeah, there it is. Love a gold shower. Okay. Need a door. You know, with any luck, we'll be able to buy a real toilet and get rid of the bush soon. So, it's something to look forward to. Now, ma'am, if you will, please get in the shower so we can keep fishing. So yeah, I guess yeah, I'm really excited to kind of try this out and share this challenge with you guys. I know I've been building for quite some time, but honestly, I love to play. I love to figure out new cool ways to do things. Um, I I've just been playing Sims for so long, it just feels like the right thing to do is to share this experience with you. For example, I'm going to tell you a story of what happened to me the last time I played Sims. Okay? I was building a house, and my Sims generally go it alone because it's just easier, it's less work, low maintenance, they get more done. And finally, I decided, you know what? Let's add a love interest. So, Raul, who is actually the grocery grocery helper, grocery something from Hun- uh, Country Living, he's so cute. And I was like, you know what? You'll do. So he moves in, they get married, they have a couple kids. And I don't know how you guys play, but when I play, they have a main character. So in this case, it's Annabelle. So if the love interest comes in, I'm still mostly going to play Annabelle. Um, Raul decided he was going to go serve supper, except I don't usually let other Sims cook but my main Sim. Call me crazy, okay? I just always feel that the minute somebody else but the main character of my gameplay something's gonna go wrong. I just feel it. It's just a gut intuition. And the thought had not finished crossing my mind when Raouli baby set my kitchen on fire. The whole thing ablaze. And I was in disbelief. He didn't get kicked out or divorced, but he did not touch the stove again. And FYI, the insurance, what you get back is a joke. Okay? What you get back is a joke. Comes out of your pocket. Just like real life. Alright, so we made a little bit more money. I feel like she's gonna have to eat, probably sleep, probably make a friend. Still looking for Bjorn. I need you to know this whole time my eyes are scanning. I don't see him. I don't see him and I'm sad. I'm sad, but we're busy, so it's okay for now. Listen, here's the thing. When I'm ready, I'll go knock on his door. Right? We're gonna go knock on his door. Because that's what I'm feeling. She's walking pretty slow. She must be tired. Oh my goodness, look at the little cupcakes on top. That's so cute. I have to admit, this is probably my first time ever actually using a food stand. And I don't hate it. Look at this lot. Let me tell ya. I want to live here. I definitely want to live here. Pallet bed, bush. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna get some sleep. We've got to be close to doing something creative at this point. I don't know, I feel like I want to do ceramics, but I also want to do painting. Because by the way, ceramics, the new painting. Wowza. Money, money, money. But I just did that. We'll see. Maybe we'll start out with one. The thing is, ceramics, you are going to make money off of everything that you're going to make every single time. Now, even if it's poor quality, you're still making more than, you're still making more than what you paid to make it. So, there's poor quality, normal quality, excellent quality, and you can make up to nearly $1,400 for the most expensive ceramic. If you have the added touch, you'll always make it essentially. So it's hit or miss. I could do ceramics and ensure that I'm always making money on every little thing that I do to a certain extent. I won't ever make more than that 1,400. I think I could put it in a kiln and maybe it'll make a couple hundred more, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But what I do know is with painting, you can make upwards of $4,500 a painting once you get there. The problem is that when you start, it takes a while to actually make those paintings that earn you that much money. But I do think that because there's no aspiration dedicated to the pottery, yeah, I think maybe we'll just go with painting because then I can do the painting aspiration, the creative vision, or I don't remember what it's called, the painting one, and we can actually earn some points for that, which will help us, I believe, in the long run. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm having an internal monologue with you guys. Thank you for joining me on that little journey of deciding that we will definitely be using the painting hobby. I'm also interested, have you guys actually tried to use the new board to teach paint? I've not tried that yet. Let me know if you have and if it works and if it makes enough money, if it's worth the time. I mean, we don't have that much space, but I mean, it could be fun. We could put it on the third floor or something of the building and just make it a small business space. And it's let me teach you how to paint, like paint night. Oh, that'd be really cute. Okay, yeah, let me know if that makes any money. So we're back to we're back to fishing, excuse me. I have painting on the brain now. Um, we are nearly at a spot monetarily where we no longer have to run around or fish, which is kind of exciting because that's all I dream of. Looks like the fish are too. We just talked about this. The fish are not that smart. I don't think. I don't know. I don't watch the Discovery Channel. Um, yeah, but I do know my sim um, doesn't have a high fishing level. So instead of getting upset about it, I'm gonna fish anyway, and I'm gonna try and make a friend at the same time because our social skill is lacking. Why can't I talk to her and fish at the same time? We might need to like fish together. Yes. Fish with me, please. What? No, come back. She just didn't want to fish with me. Duly noted. I'll mark that down somewhere. I will remember that. Okay. What's that? A tuna? Those make good money. Is her social skill? Is her social skill going up? How is that possible? Is this a glitch? I think so. This baffles me. I should be able to choose someone to speak to while I'm fishing. Oh, oh, maybe it is going up. Oh, this is nice then. You're forgiven. Level 4. Maybe we finally outsmarted the fish. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, we are going to have to sell this and then get her fed because I already know she's going to be way too uncomfortable to even walk home. So, let's just do this. One more fish. Okay, we have 959 simoleons. We can definitely... Oh, we can definitely do something with this. Like, I don't know. Get a toilet. Put the bed inside. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. Think we could get a fridge? No, those are expensive. No, they're expensive. Okay. We are definitely going to still have to eat from the food market, but we are going to get a toilet. We're gonna get a toilet. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. And maybe, you know what? Let's do it. I think there's enough to get an easel. This could be a game-changing moment, quite literally. Oh yeah, here we go. 350. For some reason, I thought they were way more expensive. Mm. Toilet, shower, easel, ready to go. Let's just put the bed beside it. It's almost like... Wait, if I do this... No, really, I could probably fit that bed in there. Why won't it let me grab this? Isn't this supposed to move around? I feel like it is. Oh well, let's just get some food. We have enough money for that. We will start there. Also, full disclosure, I do use mods. They are not life-changing. Okay, I have 2 for building. I have the... Actually, both building mods I have from Twisted Mexi. They are the tool mod that I mostly use to reshape rugs, to be honest, because I find the rugs are like just not the right size. I also have the Better Build Buy from Twisted Mexi. It helps a lot with like ignoring the unlocks. It always keeps move objects on. It organizes the debug menu, and I can switch them on and off as I see fit, which is just it's top tier. Now, the other one I have does relate to gameplay. Uh, it is Lumpinu. I don't know if I pronounced that properly, so correct me if I'm wrong. But it is the relationship and pregnancy overhaul mod, and it is um, a prerequisite for me. If the mod is broken because of an update or an update, a new pack, I will not play until it is ready. It's if it's not there, I'm not playing. I don't know how else to describe that. It's wonderful. I mean, it's just it adds so much more than just well, actually it's exactly what it's called. So from the relationship aspect, uh, there's like jealousy and the divorces actually, you have to go through a lawyer and there's like custody and there's child support. What else is there? There's things like woohoo health also, so like you can go get tested for things, but I don't really play with that. The reason I don't play with that portion of it, for like woohoo transmitted infections, is because I just find it makes them just enough uncomfortable that it's like a dominant feeling that they have, and so they're constantly uncomfortable and they never do anything. So I even when they're on their medication, so I don't use that portion of it. There is also the um, pregnancy aspect, which like trigger warning. There is a possibility for like pregnancy loss, infertility. Um, there's teen pregnancy. There's elder pregnancy, which I have not tried, but who knows? But there's also like insemination, surrogacy. There's so much. It just adds so much more. Like does not want a child right now, wants a child right now, is neutral. It'll ask you like how do they feel about being pregnant, and every single time I just let fate decide. So it's kind of like the Sims are kind of choosing on their own instead of me choosing for them, which also makes things interesting. So I do play with mods, so this is not modless. Okay, if that upsets you, well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm still playing with them. All right, so we're still fishing. We're just fishing enough to be able to start. I'll tell you, I want enough to start painting. I want enough to eat again and maybe buy a light bulb. I'll be alright with those things. Social meter is still so low and I have not seen Bjorn anywhere. It's very upsetting to me. Speaking of which, Vladdy hasn't even come around to tell me what a lovely neck she has. So, what's he even doing? Where's he at? I feel like the game is hiding all the players from me. Like, where are my NPCs? Here we go. Okay, I have enough. Fishing accomplished. Also, look at this cute outfit. I had to give her the Uggs because comfort, yo. This is this is nice. I feel like we've just what's the word I'm looking for? Like we've achieved something here today, haven't we? We are done fishing. Oh yes, I can feel it. We're done. I also wish that I could move like because we are not going to be playing the like Emmett time traveler backwards. Okay? I wish I could get rid of that because I'm not doing it. I wish I could just like please don't show this again. All right. Now we're putting everything in this box. Is that going to keep the bed? That won't keep her from getting in bed, will it? Should be fine. I mean, I have seen a shower overlap a toilet, so I think we're okay with the easel beside the bed. But let's verify. This is so exciting. Roof over our head. Well, technically there's no roof, but you know. Doing our first little painting. Oh, little flower. I love it. Girl, I'm so proud. This is such a sweet little moment. We lost $5. It's a good approach. It's a good start. It's a good start. Let's try again. Let's try again. This time make more money than what you spent. Okay? Your imperfect work. If it was perfect, we would have made a dime on it, not lost $5. Okay? Oh, look at the llama. Okay, after I've done after she's done selling 5,000 paintings, I want to go back and actually paint some of these to put up on the wall in the house, I feel. All right, we are going to stop here today and we'll see you next time. Bye.